Brazil is a country of contrast, home to some of the most glamorous cities in the world, yet also facing staggering poverty. From stunning beaches and elite neighborhoods to sprawling favelas and underdeveloped regions, the divide between wealth and poverty in Brazil is as wide as it is shocking. Today, we're diving deep into Brazil, a country renowned for its rich cultural heritage, breathtaking natural beauty, and the infectious energy of its people. From the lively rhythms of samba to the serene beaches that stretch for miles, Brazil is a land of contrasts and extremes. However, beneath this vibrant exterior lies a significant issue that affects millions of Brazilians every day: the stark disparity between the wealthy and the impoverished. This economic divide is visible in the juxtaposition of luxurious high-rises and sprawling favelas, where many struggle to make ends meet. To truly understand this disparity, we're going to take a closer look at two cities that epitomize the extremes of wealth and poverty in Brazil. On one hand, we have São Caetano do Sul, a city that boasts modern infrastructure, high living standards, and a thriving economy. On the other hand, there's Marajá do Sena, a place where poverty is rampant, and basic necessities are often out of reach for its residents. By comparing these two cities, we can gain valuable insights into the factors that contribute to Brazil's economic inequality. We'll explore the historical, social, and political elements that have shaped these communities, and examine the efforts being made to bridge this gap. From grassroots initiatives to government policies, we'll see how people are working together to create a more equitable future for all Brazilians. So let's dive in and uncover the realities of Brazil's extremes. Let's head to São Paulo State, one of the most vibrant and economically significant regions in Brazil. This state is not just known for its bustling metropolis, but also for its diverse and dynamic cities that contribute to its overall prosperity. Among these cities, São Caetano do Sul stands out as a shining example of success and affluence. Nestled in the heart of the state, this city is a testament to what careful planning and strategic development can achieve. São Caetano do Sul is renowned for its luxurious homes and high-end shopping areas. The city exudes an air of sophistication and wealth, making it one of the most desirable places to live in Brazil. The real estate market here is booming, with properties that cater to the affluent and discerning residents. The infrastructure in São Caetano do Sul is top-notch. The roads are well-maintained, ensuring smooth and efficient transportation. Modern office buildings dot the skyline, housing numerous businesses and corporations that drive the local economy. The residents enjoy a high quality of life, with access to all the amenities they could possibly need. But how did São Caetano do Sul achieve such remarkable prosperity? The answer lies in its history and the foresight of its leaders. The city has a rich history of strategic planning and development. From the early days, city planners and officials have worked tirelessly to create a blueprint for success. Education and industry have been the cornerstones of São Caetano do Sul's growth. The city boasts some of the best schools in the region, providing quality education to its young residents. Additionally, the establishment of numerous factories and industrial zones has created a robust job market, attracting workers from all over the state. The influx of jobs and economic opportunities has had a ripple effect on other aspects of life in São Caetano do Sul. The city offers excellent healthcare facilities, ensuring that residents have access to top-notch medical care. The presence of universities and higher education institutions further enhances the city's appeal, making it a hub for learning and innovation. Public services are efficient and well-managed, contributing to the overall well-being of the community. The sense of community in São Caetano do Sul is strong. The city regularly hosts community events, bringing residents together to celebrate their shared successes and foster a sense of belonging. Awards ceremonies recognize the achievements of individuals and organizations, highlighting the city's commitment to excellence. São Caetano do Sul is truly a model of prosperity, showcasing what can be achieved through careful planning, strategic development, and a strong sense of community. It's a real success story. So what makes São Caetano do Sul's economy tick? It's a hub for car factories, machine makers, and other businesses. Big companies love setting up shop here because there are lots of skilled workers, and it's easy to do business. And remember how we talked about good schools? That's a big reason why they're so successful. Educated people attract more businesses, which brings more money and so on. It's a win-win. What's it like living in São Caetano do Sul? Pretty great. The buses and trains run on time, the lights stay on, and the streets are clean. There are parks, playgrounds, and it's easy to walk around. Plus, they have awesome schools and hospitals, so people are healthy and well educated. It's a good example of how a city can take care of its people. Now let's travel to Marajá do Sena in Maranhão state. This small city, tucked away in the northeastern part of Brazil, is a stark contrast to the bustling urban centers that many of us are familiar with. Here, life moves at a different pace, and the challenges faced by its residents are both unique and profound. This city is the opposite of São Caetano do Sul. While São Caetano do Sul boasts modern infrastructure, high living standards, and a thriving economy, Marajá do Sena struggles with basic necessities. The disparity between these two cities highlights the deep economic divide that exists within Brazil. It's one of the poorest cities in Brazil. The houses here are often made of simple materials, and many are in a state of disrepair. Children play in the streets, making the best of their circumstances, but the environment they grow up in is far from ideal. People struggle to find jobs, the roads are bad, and the infrastructure is lacking. The unpaved roads become muddy and nearly impassable during the rainy season, making transportation a daily challenge. Locals often take it upon themselves to repair these roads, but their efforts are limited by resources. And there aren't enough hospitals or schools. The healthcare facilities are underfunded and understaffed, leading to long wait times and inadequate care. Schools are overcrowded, and children often have to share textbooks and other learning materials. Despite these challenges, the community remains resilient, with parents and teachers working tirelessly to provide the best education possible. It's a tough place to live. Families often live in cramped, run-down homes with limited access to clean water and sanitation. The lack of basic amenities makes daily life a constant struggle, but the people of Marajá do Sena are known for their strength and perseverance. Why is it so different? The reasons are complex and multifaceted. Historical inequalities, lack of investment, and systemic neglect have all contributed to the current state of affairs. The residents of Marajá do Sena often come together to discuss their situation and seek solutions, but progress is slow and difficult. Well, it's a long story of unfairness and not enough help from the government. Over the years, promises of development and aid have often gone unfulfilled, leaving the community to fend for itself. Protests for better services are not uncommon, but they rarely result in meaningful change. Historical photos show that poverty has been a persistent issue in this region for generations. Most people farm to survive, relying on traditional methods that yield just enough to get by. The soil is not particularly fertile, and the lack of modern farming equipment makes agriculture a labor-intensive and often unprofitable endeavor. Despite these challenges, farming remains the primary source of livelihood for many families, and there aren't many other jobs. The local economy is limited, with few opportunities for employment outside of agriculture. Market stalls often stand empty, and many residents take on various small jobs to make ends meet. Unemployment is high, and the lack of economic diversity makes it difficult for the community to thrive. It's a cycle of poverty that's hard to break. Generations of families have lived in these conditions, and breaking free from the cycle requires more than just individual effort. Community initiatives aimed at improving education, healthcare, and economic opportunities are crucial, but they need support and investment to be truly effective. The people of Marajá do Sena are determined to create a better future for their children, but they cannot do it alone. They need the world to take notice and lend a helping hand. Life in Marajá do Sena is a constant struggle. People don't have enough food, clean water, or even decent homes. Many live in shacks without basic things like toilets or running water. It's hard to have hope when you're just trying to survive each day. Young people often leave to find jobs in bigger cities, which makes things even harder for the people who stay behind. Education and healthcare are really important, but they're a big problem in Marajá do Sena. Schools don't have enough teachers or supplies, so kids don't get a good education. This makes it hard for them to get good jobs later on. Hospitals are far away, and there aren't enough doctors or nurses. This means people get sick more often and don't live as long. It's a sad situation. The huge difference between São Caetano do Sul and Marajá do Sena didn't happen overnight. Of unfairness in Brazil. Back in the colonial days, all the money and power was in the south and southeast, leaving the northeast behind. Even though Brazil has gotten richer overall, this old problem still affects millions of people today. Seeing how different these two cities are should make us want to do something. We need to help places like Marajá do Sena. That means investing in better schools, roads and hospitals. We need to create more jobs so people can support their families. The big question is, will Brazil do what it takes to make things fairer for everyone?